Hi, chat. I just ran from downstairs and I'm very out of breath. Aqua, when I get off this screen, I'll, actually, hold on. I am so out of breath, man. Okay, I think I can replay Lizard. Lizard. But hello, Aqua. Hello, Gaz. Hello, Skater Boy. How are you guys? It didn't play. Hold on. It should. Don't tell me I have to capture my desktop audio for it to play. Oh, I heard it. Okay, so what I have to do... Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix it! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't redeem Lizard right now because I'm the only one who can hear it. Hey! Stop it! Stop it! I'm gonna... Stop! I'm gonna lose track of how many lizards there are. Stop it! Stop it! Hold on, OBS. Audio. Oh, hold on. We're gonna go into streamer mode, or studio mode real quick so that I can edit this and you guys can still have your stuff. Okay, audio. Add browser. Mix it up. Fuck, the name is already in use. Hold on. Okay, now in theory, You guys should be able to lizard now. No? What in the what? Because Mix It Up is right there. Hold on. Properties. Control audio via OBS. Yes, we're in the void now. Hold on. I'm like very confused right now. Panel points. What the heck? I don't know where it's playing from. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. I am confusion. Also, hello. You can also check the sound output. However, the audio doesn't come through on stream. I can hear it, but my viewers cannot. In OBS, the track assigned to the Mix It Up source doesn't illuminate when audio plays. I've tried changing it to monitor an output, but nothing, any ideas at all. You can also check the sound output in Mix It Up settings. I believe it's set to go through desktop audio. Settings. Hold on. Notifications audio output. Mix It Up overlay, maybe? Maybe? Vivi, hello. We're trying to figure things out. Did you hear that? Nope. You did not hear that. I'm gonna have a meltdown. recommend using something like a Vision. Hold on. Let's turn some music on because I can't sit in silence like this. Okay. But I think I might have a possible fix. Hi, Rodolphus. How are you? Touch me. Fish. Okay. So this is what this person said. I think they're a dev. Hold on. Oh, yeah, they're one of the developers of the software that I use. We would instead recommend using something like a VB cable to manually direct all audio from Mix It Up into a dedicated audio device. But that's still not... Hold on. Because that's specifically for text to speech. That's for Twitch clips. Okay, this one has 22 replies in it. Yeah, this is my issue. It uses your default sound output. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Chat. Twitch channel points. Ah. Somebody redeem Lizard. I may have just fixed it.
Lizard.
Hell yeah.
Lizard.
How loud is it? Here, I'll turn it down just in case it's like deafeningly loud because I do have some loud ones.
Lizard.
Lizard. Okay, so since I fixed Lizard, that means I now know how to fix this one. Which is probably my favorite one. And now I can fix this one. And this one. And this one. I have so many. And then I also need to go into here. No, it's not there. Where is it? Is it here? What song is this? Oh, it's Melanie. And then this one. So I had to like mess with tech issues right away. So I didn't really get to do the my normal introduction stuff, but hi. Hi Gaz, hi Rodolphus, hi Vivi. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. I'm so sorry about that. I thought I had it all fixed and everything was like gonna be fine, and it wasn't fine. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, we have new stuff. We have new redeems. You guys have found Lizard, and that's why I had to get everything fixed, because Lizard was broken, which means that everything else was broken. Some of the already existing redeems have gotten a bit of an upgrade, and then there's new redeems like that one. So bonk. I love all of this stuff. I think that's all the new stuff. Oh, we also got fish. We can fish in chat now. If you do exclamation fish, you can fish. I don't remember what the cooldown is. What's Gaz gonna get? Ooh, a pike. But you can catch fish, you earn money, and at the end of every month, the top 3 people on the leaderboard, because there's a leaderboard. The top 3 players will be shown off in my panels. So there's that. I can't remember what the cooldown is, though. I know that there is a cooldown. It looks like it's a 2-minute cooldown, and I can make that cooldown less if you guys want me to. I just don't want it to be too spammy, you know? There is a cooldown, right? I mean, there is one, but am I allowed to set it? Yeah, user cooldown. It's 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. So I can always change that if you guys think that 2 minutes is too long, but because I'm always open to opinions. Not the raccoon army. There's got to be a way to like hide the I would feel annoying spamming it. I get that. Oh, and in the redeems with channel points, you can add fish. We can add anything, as long as it follows TOS. But yeah. It has to follow TOS, and as long as there's an image for it, we can add it. But you have to spend your channel points on it. So. There are like a bunch of fish. There's also junk. There's 117 fish already in the game. So I don't know what all the fish are, but they're there. There we go. That got rid of the... There we go. Oh, I just can't have it. Why is my body cut off? Chat, why am I having issues? There we go. Today is... I thought I had everything set up. Vivi caught some keys. Magic trick gone wrong. I did. So I helped host a big ol' anniversary party for my parents over the weekend, and I wasn't feeling too great, so I didn't stay for the whole party, and I just like went upstairs and crashed. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a text from my mom being like, "Come downstairs and do a magic trick for everybody." So I came downstairs and I did some like counting and math-based card tricks, and everybody was so drunk, and it was so funny because they were all like, "Whoa, how did you do that?" And I was just like, magician doesn't tell their secrets. It's Mimikyu. I love Mimikyu. I could take a nap. But what have you guys been up to? Here's a magic trick. I'm about to make this bottle of rum disappear. That is me when, for our, hold on. For our, Halloween parties, we always have this really good punch. Oh, the punch. The punch just, it's dangerous punch, but it's tasty punch. I like the punch. We both had parties last weekend. What was your party? I know this song. Who added this song? And how do I know it? I can't stop yawning. I might, oh, speaking of the playlist though, Vivi, I might have to, I love parrotfishes so much. Parrotfish are some of my favorite fish on the planet. They're so colorful and so cool. I got distracted. What was I saying? Oh, I might have to redo how we handle the playlist because if anybody's new here, if you subscribe to my channel and you're in the Discord server, you get to add music to the playlist that I play on stream. But I still have to do some more research into it, but depending on like what the new Spotify stuff hasn't like actually has in store and not just what people have been saying about it on social media, I might be moving away from Spotify as my source of music. And that's where I like have people submit songs for me to add to the playlist, so might have to rethink that. The Spotify news makes me so mad. Honestly, like all of the recent internet news just makes me so mad. It's the only thing that works for Xbox. I'm so sorry. I'm just letting you know that there might be a coming up. There might be a different way to like submit music for the playlist. I gotta do research first, and I don't want to do research, but I have to. Every time I get something set up the way that I want, somebody does some fuck shit, and then I have to go and redo all of my setups, and I don't like it. I like this. I like this song. Just assume all the songs that you already have on there are submissions. Will do. Oh my goodness. I could take a nap. Do we want a sleeping stream? I could do a sleeping stream. I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Whoops. Hey. Yeah, I did. My brain stopped working. Turn my model 90 degrees to the right and put it on the bed, sleeping stream. Well, when there was an update. Hey, there was an update to my model, and now when tracking is lost, I just go to sleep. I just go sleep. Not percussive maintenance. Now run away from my webcam. Whatever. Go, my anatase. Thank you for the posture check. Grr. Grr. Hey, Royal Fade, how are you? How are you doing today? Thank you for the head pats. Whatever. Go, my anatase. I am doing good. I'm kind of tired today. I last night was the first full night's sleep that I had gotten since Tuesday night. But I'm still so tired. I had gotten I had to count it from the time that I woke up Wednesday morning until I went to sleep yesterday. I had gotten a total of like 10 hours of sleep. I doubled my amount of sleep just by going to bed last night. So I'm still trying to get all caught up on sleep and stop being like so sick and feeling yucky. I like this song. What is this? It's Highway 6. It's a long song. I like this. I should sleep pretty well again tonight. Like I slept really good last night for the most part. I did wake up at one point. Um and I was awake for like an hour and a half. But yeah. I love this song. I love it. I love Sophie Powers a lot. I don't. I weird things have been happening at my work lately, but I don't know if I'm like allowed to talk about it on the internet because I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble at work for talking about people that come into my place of work, you know? But also, I don't share any of this stuff with the people that I go to work with. So I don't know. But just like weird things have been happening lately. Like, I got to, without like giving a whole lot of details, I got to witness a breakup yesterday. That was fun. That was not fun. Oh, yeah. If it narrowed down like where I am, there is no way I would talk about it. I mainly just don't want to get in trouble like at work, you know? I mean, it's not even frustrations. It's just like weird people coming into the store and doing weird things. Like yesterday, like I said that yesterday, like I witnessed a breakup. That was fun. That was with like people who came into the store. They broke up and I was like, okay. And then another weird thing that happened was somebody's truck broke down in our parking lot. We're not at fault, but they called us anyways, being like, I want you to tow my car. And I was like, we don't do that. We're not a business that does that. It's just like weird stuff. But I also know a full moon is coming up. So, like, all of the crazies are coming out. No, literally. It's like we sell we sell chips. We don't tow cars. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Just give me 6 months to learn how to drive a tow truck and buy one. It's just been so weird. Like, everything's been so weird and so silly. And I'm tired of the silliness. Like, I like silliness. We know I like silliness. But this is too silly. Like, we know I like silly because...
Lizard.
Lizard. Ooh, what's Gaz gonna catch? What's he gonna get? What's he gonna get? Oh! Oh! Wow. I love rays. Mm-hmm. No, don't steal my fish. I love my fish. I'm thinking about getting a fish tank to keep in my office. Because I want fish. I want betas again. Little betas. I love beta fish. They're my favorite fish. And I miss them. I used to have betas when I was really, really, really little. I name them Gojo and Gato. See, that's something that I would do because like when I was younger and I had fish, my first beta that I had, I named him Steve after Steve from Blue's Clues. But like I was, 6 years old. I didn't know how to properly care for a fish. I shouldn't have had a fish, but my parents got me a fish. And I didn't take care of Steve very well because I was a child and I didn't know how to take care of a fish and he was in way too small of a tank. So he ended up going over the Rainbow Bridge. Which I'm still very sad about. And then after Steve decided to go on vacation permanently, they got me another beta and I named him Joe after the guy who replaced Steve on Blue's Clues. I was really obsessed with Blue's Clues. I was not a serial killer. What do you mean this is a crazy thing to do to my fish? I named them after the guys from Blue's Clues. I still like Blue's Clues. You know what? Who wants to watch B movie with me this weekend? In my defense, I was 6 years old. I didn't know how to take care of a fish. I was just doing what my parents told me to do. And they didn't know how to take care of a fish either. So if you're going to blame someone, don't blame me. Blame my parents who listened to the people at PetSmart. Oh, no, wait. I didn't even get these fish at PetSmart. I got them at Walmart when Walmart used to have live fish in store. How did they raise me? I don't know. But so one thing that I will say is that a lot of things that they did with me, once my brother came around, they didn't do with him. Yeah, Walmart used to have in the pet section at Walmart years ago, they used to have live fish and you could go to somebody who works there and be like, hey, I want to buy a fish. And then they'd be like, okay. And then they'd scoop the fish that you want out of the tank for you, like they do at pet stores. But Walmart doesn't have fish anymore. And they did have lobster tanks. Also, hi, Stormy. How are you? I miss when Walmart had live fish. Like, hold on. Walmart live fish. Hold on. Studio mode. Again. Browser. No, I don't want a browser source. I want a window capture. Window capture. Now, if I remember how to crop, that's not how you crop. You miss when they carried chocolates filled with alcohol? I love alcoholic chocolate. I should put a KFC sign in Gojo and Gato's tank. I should. See, but the problem is, so this is what's sad. My favorite fish are betas. They are very territorial. You can't have two betas in one tank. They will kill each other. Like they just murder. That's all they do. Like they're so aggressive. Betas are so aggressive. That's just lore accurate. Vivi, you can't just say that. Oh my god. I'm sending Gaz. That's a really small picture of two betas in one room. Winner becomes an alpha. Like, I'm trying to get a good picture of, like, the Walmart fish tanks. Aha! I'm sending them to Gaz so that I can show them on stream. Sorry, Gaz. Display capture. No, not display capture. Window capture. Why do I not remember how to crop? Is it Alt? It's Alt. This is not going to look very good, but I don't care. I just want to show off the aquariums, the fish tanks out that used to be at Walmart so that Vivi can see. You had tanks at Walmart like this, and they had fish in them, and you'd go up to just like any teenager who was working there after, you know, they got home from high school and be like, hey, give me the fish. And they'd be like, damn, okay, here's a fish. But that's what Walmart used to be. Like, I miss. Yeah, I mean, like, and that was just like their pet section. They just had fish everywhere. They had so many tanks of fish. And shitty discount toys. My plans for the rest of the week just include working. Not that one. Tough Tits should have specified, and it's my break. Yeah, pretty much. Like, there was one time it was a tank of betas. And there was one, so oh yeah, and B movie. I want to watch B movie later this week. Who wants to watch B movie with me? Fish. There was one time I went into Walmart and I was like, I want that fish. And like, if you don't know anything about betas, the males are the colorful ones. Like, they're super, super, super colorful. And they're so pretty. And this tank, it was a tank of betas. And there was one male and a bunch of females. And all of the female betas were like brown. And the male, he was like rainbow. And he was so pretty. And I was like, I want to take him home. And then they were like, okay. And they scoop out a bunch of the fish. And they're like, which one is the one that you wanted? And I pointed to the rainbow one. And they still gave me a brown one in a little tiny cup. And I was like, this isn't the fish that I wanted. But I took her home anyways because I was like, I'm too embarrassed to say that this wasn't the fish that I wanted. I did not drink it. The fish trap. It's like gambling. It's like gambling. You go in and you're like, ooh, that's the fish that I want. No, it's like pulling in gotcha games. You're like, ooh, I really like this banner. This character's really cute. I want that character. You pull 10 times and they're like, actually, you got these 10, but not that one. Do you want to try again? That's what it's like buying. That's what it was like buying fish at Walmart back in the early 2000s. I want that character. I pulled 10 times and I got a furry instead of the maid character. That's me playing Cookie Run Kingdom. I'll be like, ooh, I like that cookie that looks like a ball of fire. And they're like, what if you got this one? That's just a basic gingerbread man. I'm like, oh, okay. I wanted a goldfish and I wound up with a great white shark. Cookie Run is really generous with its pulls. I like Cookie Run a lot. Enjoy your lurk, Rodolphus. What is Vivi gonna get? What fish is Vivi gonna get? What you gonna get? What you gonna get? Elementality, John. Hello. How was your stream? Hi, Jesse. How are you? How was your stream? How was making things? Hey there, crazy breadcrumbs. Welcome on in. Hello, we are the Raiders, and welcome on in, Starry. Holy moly. Thank you, Jesse. And then Gaz catches a blue whale? What is happening right now? It just keeps going up. Holy moly. But I should introduce myself. I haven't gotten a raid in so long that I like forgot how to react to it. But welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Anna. I'm a VTuber and I play silly games, and I do stupid things here on Twitch. And it's nice to see you, and it's nice to have you in here, and I hope you enjoy your time. Yeah. What did stream was good, turning Lord of the Rings characters into jingles. Oh my gosh. And you're gonna turn them into a theme song? I might have to tune in for that. Maybe. Oh, also, guys. John is the who added this song to the playlist? John made my theme song. The theme song that plays during my starting and ending screens and some other things that I can't remember that I set it up with. I started a new medication, so my brain is kind of all over the place. I apologize. An Atlantic cod. I'm excited for that. I was Vivi, like you added this. I was just thinking about rewatching Arcane. Arcane is such a gorgeous, perfect, amazing, wonderful. Hold on, I need more synonyms. Synonyms for wonderful. Marvelous, magnificent, superb, glorious, sublime, lovely, delightful, first class, first rate, super great, amazing, amazeballs, fantastic, terrific, tremendous, sensational, incredible, heavenly, gorgeous, dreamy, grand, fabulous, fab, game. I love, not game, show. I love Arcane. I love Arcane so much. Amazeballs, awesome sauce, cool beans. Oh my gosh, John. I'm not kidding. I will straight up give you my Netflix login if you don't have Netflix so that you can watch Arcane. Like, I will do it. It's so good. The voice actor for Victor was in Doctor Who. When? What episode? Crazy breadcrumbs. You should also watch Arcane. It's amazing. You saw Linkin Park on Sunday. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous, but also, and I don't want this to be taken the wrong way because I love the new singer that they have. I can't remember her name for the life of me. Emily Armstrong. I love her. She's great. She has a wonderful voice. I don't think I would be able to go see them live though. Because, I mean, Chester, the one we were talking about, he was a super good actor. Oh! He was the main teen villain. I'll have to rewatch that episode. Yeah, I really, really, really like the new songs that are like made for her and her voice. Like, she is really good with the old songs, but it just doesn't quite hit the same. And I think that's like the big reason why I personally wouldn't be able to see them in concert now. There was a clip that I saw from one of their concerts that it did make me cry because um they oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I saw it on TikTok though, and it's so hard to search for like specific videos on TikTok. Okay, I can't find it. But um it was at one of their concerts and Mike, he when it got to Chester's point in the songs, he just everybody stopped and let the crowd sing and I cried. I can't do it. It makes me so sad. Like it makes me sad, but it also makes me happy, but it also just emotions, and I don't handle emotions very well. I feel any strong emotion and I'll just start crying because I don't know how to handle it. They changed the keys for a lot of the old songs to fit her vocal range. Oh, that's interesting. See, like I don't know a lot about the technicalities? Is it technicalities in music? Like I used to sing a lot, but like I don't know. When it comes to like keys and all that, my brain it doesn't work like that. Um where was I going with this? Oh, like I can't like dissect music like that, but like I just get like this gut feeling where I'm like, this is different. This is different. I can't quite piece of why it's different or how it's different, but this is different. Or at least heard about it, you'd cry too. It was so emotional. But like, I'm not like you, John. I can't just have somebody be like, what key is this in? Oh, it's in E minor. I don't even know what keys are. I just vibe. I'm just chilling. E minor is a key? Haha! I know something. Kind of. But it's like it's so funny because like I know nothing about like music like that, but I used to sing all the time. I was in show choir. I was one of the soloists in like our general choir and all kinds of stuff. And I was just like, I don't know how I got this kind of recognition. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, John, what key is this song in? That's playing right now. C sharp minor? Is that C sharp minor? When am I releasing my mandatory VTuber songs? I don't know, man. Like I talked to John about this because while we were looking at putting like things together for the theme song, he was like, "Hey, do you sing?" And I was like, I was like, "I do, but also I don't know if I want to do that." Because I had a it was some sort of like a weird vocal injury. Like I got really sick and like I had this vocal injury. I couldn't sing for like months on end, and then my voice was never the same after. And like before all of that happened, I was a soprano. So I was given soprano parts uh and soprano solos and all that kind of stuff. And then my voice was never the same. I couldn't hit those notes anymore. And instead of my choir director moving me to a different section, he kept me in soprano and then was like, "You're tone deaf. You're never going to make it in music." And I quit choir. I quit show choir. I stopped singing around people, like not even around like my family or anything like that. And it's still really hard for me to get over that. And I'm still scared to like sing around people. I didn't sing around anyone for years, and it wasn't until like the last year that I was like, "You know what? I miss singing. I'm going to sing around my family." And my mom was like, "Damn, your voice is really good." I'm like I don't know what to do with this information. If I ever change my mind, I'll definitely reach out to you, John. You swear you've heard a story like this in an anime? I did not steal my life stories from animes. I have two options: become singer or become singer. I don't know, man. I've thought about it, but I don't know. I love Miku. Like, there's this one song from an old anime. It was one of the first animes that I ever watched, like in its entirety. It was 4 seasons long. It's called Nabari no O. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but there's a song called, oh my god, it still has my watch history on YouTube memorized from 14 years ago. YOLO, become a rapper first to ease into it. I don't, I don't want to be a rapper. Oh, I was gonna show this off. Hold on. Yeah, from 14 years ago. So like, where's OBS? What do you mean I'm not surviving the YouTube age verifications? Game plan, we write lyrics and then we clip each word when Anna says it on stream naturally and then we stitch it together. Spinning a type 5 on your theme would go crazy. I'm not. I just become Gaz. Quit catching the blue whales. That could be a funny thing though. Holy heck, Gaz. Watch here. I'm gonna fish. And I'm gonna grab a legendary first try. Let's do it. Let's do it. If I get a stick, I'll cry. So I'm removing the fishing game. Go get some food, Sean. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. I hope food is good. What are you going to get? And thank you so much again for that raid. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you for trusting me with your community. Oh, so you did Filipino food for your birthday food? Oh, I'm jealous. Yeah, guys, John's birthday was the first. The first, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, I was going to show you this song. Sushi on Friday, Filipino food Saturday, and Turkish food Oh, I'm so jealous. I remember I was telling you about the party that I was helping throw for my parents, and how I was like really busy on Friday when that was happening. We made so much food. We had smoked pork, smoked sausages, shredded chicken, and those were like the main parts. One of our friends brought buffalo chicken dip, which is also really good. And then for all of our sides, we had coleslaw, obviously. We had Mediterranean watermelon and cucumber salad. We had an Italian pasta salad, a Tex-Mex corn salsa salad. I don't like coleslaw, but like a lot of my friends are white and they like coleslaw. So we make coleslaw whenever we have stuff like that. The Tex-Mex one. What else was there? There was so much food. And then we had like chips, cookies, cupcakes, cake. Like, I am not a huge fan of coleslaw. If I'm going to have coleslaw, though, it has to be homemade because the stuff that you buy at the store is gross. Why is there so much mayo in it? My favorite food? Oh, it's gotta be a Thai. It's gotta be a Thai between ramen, sushi, and tacos. Who is Henry and why did you get his shoe? Thai. I like Thai food too. Like there's this one thing that I make. It's a Thai rice bowl and it's rice, shredded chicken, shredded carrots, like tropical fruits. So like pineapple and a couple other tropical fruits. I just buy like the canned like tropical fruit stuff. And then I can't remember if I already said cucumber, but there's cucumber as well. And then a peanut sauce. And then cilantro and sriracha if you want it to be spicy. And that's really good. I always forget that I have auto-tune. It's such a good meal and it's so filling. I just ate and you guys want to talk about food and it's gonna make me hungry again. I say I just ate. It's been like 2 hours since I ate. I've already been streaming for an hour. Time flies when you're a yapper. It's everyone's go-to snack when you already ate but you're hungry. It depends on how hungry I am. Because if I'm like still pretty hungry, Like, let's say I ate something that wasn't, like, nutritionally dense, um, and then but it was, like, a lot of food, but it wasn't nutritionally dense, um, and I'm still hungry after eating that. Like, obviously, I have a large amount of food in my stomach, so I will eat something like a packet of salmon. I'll eat a packet of salmon because it'll just be, like, a bunch of, protein, and that'll help fill me up without, like, not being, in pain. Um, However, if I have already eaten and I'm still quote unquote hungry, realistically just snacky, hot Cheetos. I love me some flamin' hot Cheetos. The auto tune cycles around a 1-5-4-5 progression. Okay, I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. I know what that means. I don't know what that means. Hold on. What did he say? 1-5-4. No, 1-5-6-4 progression. 1-5-6-4 progression. Refers to a common chord progression in music, particularly popular in Western pop music. It is a sequence of 4 chords built on the first, fifth, sixth, and fourth scale degrees of a major key. You lost me. For example, in the key of C major, this progression would be C, G, A minor, F. Huh. Chat. This is too much for my brain. Ooh, explanations. The tonic chord, built on the first degree of the scale. It provides a sense of resolution and stability. Man, I bet if I pulled out all of my music notes from, hold on, I have to count on my hands, from 13 years ago, then I might remember some of this stuff. What do you mean it's me? A clown? Hey, that's mean. I should make a clown redeem. No, not a redeem. Hold on. Clown nose. Clown. Now I need to make a hotkey, otherwise I can't get rid of it. Hotkey action. Uh, that. That. There we go. No more clown. The way you can just stick things to your face is so funny. I love it. I love that I can just put things on my face. And like I can do, there's like a bunch of stuff that I can do. Like I've got a can of Dr. Pepper. Well, it's not actually Dr. Pepper, it's Dr. 7. Because got to be careful about branding. There's quite a bit of stuff here, actually. And I have a bunch of stuff saved that I'm still wanting to use. Dr. 7 lemonade. What world are we living in? Dude. The lemonade stuff was driving me nuts. Here, real quick, my tracking is going to break, but I want to see if I've gotten more. I've gotten more of Lemonade being like, join the creator program. Go away. Go away. I'm getting one notification about the Lemonade creator program an hour. Like it'll be exactly 60 minutes. And they're like, oh, by the way, did you know about the Lemonade creator program? It's killing me. Oh, man. I'm going to fish again, and I'm going to get a legendary fish. Watch. Watch. Why does the game hate me? I got some keys. Oh yeah, Jesse and anybody else who came over from John. We've got a fishing game. If you do exclamation fish in chat, you can catch fish, and the top 3 people on the leaderboard, because there is a leaderboard for the fishing, at the end of the month will get featured in my panels. Yeah. And they'll be featured for a full month until the next leaderboard top 3 comes out. And you can fish every 120 seconds. I love the fishing. Fish fear me. I love fishing mini games. If a game has a fishing mini game in it, I will lose my mind. Stardew, Minecraft, Terraria, Animal Crossing. In my Discord server, I have a game called Virtual Fisher, which is like Cookie Clicker, but you catch fish. I love fish. Stardew's fishing game is so fun. And I like how it like gets easier and scales with and scales with like the longer you do it, the easier it gets, but then it's still not like easy. I have been wanting to play Dredge just because it's about fishing. Here, I'm going to add it to my wish list right now. Like it is, the Stardew fishing minigame is very intimidating at first, but once you get the hang of it, you're like, damn, this is fun. Let's Add to wish list. Dredge is now on my Steam wish list. It's a game that I've been wanting to play for a while now. I just haven't gotten around to it. Yes, I love when you hit a perfect while getting a treasure chest. I love fish. Like there's two things about me that you'll learn that I love. And that's fish and plants. Why am I getting into a Pokemon battle? I love Deco. Fishing and psychological horror aspects. I need to play Dredge sometime. That's how I felt when I learned about it. Oh my god, this is gonna like. So, there's somebody that I watch that plays Minecraft, and her base that she has been working on in Minecraft is themed after Dredge, which is how I learned about Dredge. And I've been wanting to play it ever since. And it's so cool that it's like something about fishing and its psychological horror aspects, but also in Minecraft. If you disappear, you've been kidnapped. Gaz, I hope you sleep well. I know you're going to be asleep in like 5 minutes. It took you roughly 6 hours to beat the main game. Okay. Okay. I could probably get like a good few streams out of that. You want to know what I've been wanting to replay, though? I've been wanting to replay Chrono Trigger. I've been really wanting to replay Chrono Trigger. Like I was already thinking about it, and then I was scrolling TikTok last night and I saw somebody playing Chrono Trigger for the first time, and when I came across their stream, they were at the final boss, and watching people figure out the final boss and the mechanics of the final boss battle for the first time, it makes me so happy. I love that game so much. If you haven't ever played Chrono Trigger, I highly recommend it. It was originally released on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES, is how I lovingly call it. It was originally released on that. It's a beautiful game. Wonderful story, wonderful characters, amazing soundtrack. It is my favorite game of all time. I've played it upwards of 40 times and it still makes me cry every single time. But it was originally released on the SNES and then re-released for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation. And when they released it on the PlayStation, they hired a bunch of the animators from the studio that made Dragon Ball to do some anime-esque cutscenes for the game. And then from there, it was released again on the Nintendo DS. And the Nintendo DS added some like extra post-game stuff that you can do. And then the DS version was ported onto Steam and mobile. So like there's a bunch of different places that you can play it, and I highly recommend it. And it's amazing and I love it. And I will shove it down your throat so that you will play it. That's how I feel with Chrono Trigger and Core Keeper are like my top 2 games where I'm just like, you haven't played this game? Well, now you need to. And I can talk about them for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours upon end. What is VV sending me? Oh no, VV sent me a video of myself. I'm scared. Ava just poked you in the eye with her stick. No! Nuts. Here, real quick, my tracking is gonna break, but I want to see. Vivi, what is this? You only played the Core Keeper demo. You thought it was fun, but is the full game really good? Yes. And it just recently left early access. So it's like, it's out now. And dude, talk about an amazing freaking game. I love Core Keeper so much. And it can be multiplayer. And like, if you ever want to play with anybody, I'll play. And that goes for anybody in chat. If you ever want to play Core Keeper, hi. Hi, I'll play. I love that game. Oh, I love turtles. I hate that. I hate that I wasn't talking to you about Core Keeper. What was it? A week and a half ago? Because it was on like a huge sale. It was on a huge sale. It was very affordable on Steam. But also, if I remember correctly, Core Keeper is on Game Pass right now. Like, I think it might be on Game Pass. No straws for this turtle. I have a necklace that looks like a turtle. I should get it made for my model so that I can wear my turtle necklace. Ooh, another Mothika song. I love Mothika. My throat is very upset with me right now. What? Vivi, you might just have to stop typing. Making typos every 2 seconds. It's my turn to fish a legendary and not junk like I have the last 2 times. Watch this. This is how you get a legendary. Watch this. Watch. Watch. Hey, at least I got a fish this time. And not some keys. Or a trolley. I don't want you to shut up. I'm just saying. Every message got 5 typos in it. Wait in a queue to cast. Yeah. Not a scooter. I like this song. Unicorn fish. You want to know another fish that's like really aggressive other than betta fish? Parrotfish. My friend had parrotfish. I say had because it was actually her parents who had parrotfish and she moved out of her parents' house. So she doesn't have the fish anymore, but her parents still have the fish. Um, they're aggressive. Her parrotfish, when you would like walk by, they would like charge at the glass and like act like they were gonna bite you. She said that there's been multiple times that she walked past their tank and they'd splash her because they're just aggressive. I love aggressive fish. I'm like, you're silly. You're just a silly little guy and you're being so aggressive. Vivi, you're killing me. Oh my gosh. It might have to be nap time for me soon. What the heck? What the heck? My model is too expressive. Do you just want me to be here blank face all the time? Would that be better? We had a fish tank and had these blackfish with white spots and some other fish too. One of the blackfish became queen and took over the whole tank. We called her Shamu. Oh. Yeah, turn into Megami, please. It's much better. Oh, I wonder if I can find like an asset of like his shadow hand signs. Because if I can, then I will definitely make a summon Maharaga redeem. She was a tyrant. Oh. I've seen Shamu in person, like the real Shamu, because like again, this was when I was a kid. I don't support SeaWorld. And also there's multiple Shamus at different SeaWorlds if you didn't know that. But I saw the real Shamu, the original Shamu, when I was younger. That whale's cool. That whale is cool. I love whales. Anything in the ocean exists. Me, I love you. Summon Maharaga, redeem makes Maharaga peek through the window. Oh my god, speaking of Jujutsu Kaisen, my friend has been live reacting to me constantly in like the entire time that I've been here. Goblin sharks? Yes, I love these guys. They're so silly. They're so silly. Oh my god, anglerfish are so cute. I'm like, you look so scary, but you're so tiny. Like, you have no business being that edgy. I love anglerfish. Marine biology, my beloved. Same. Oh my gosh. So like when I was really little, I wanted to be a marine biologist because when I was really little, my favorite animal was dolphins. Trust me, I know now my mistakes. that I should have chosen sharks as my favorite animal. Because dolphins are assholes. If you didn't know, dolphins are assholes. Like, they're cool, but they're horrible. And when I learned that dolphins were assholes, I was like, I don't want to be a marine biologist anymore. Mom, I want to do something else. I'm going to be a firefighter. That's literally how that conversation went. Shocker. I did not become a firefighter. I love axolotls. I've loved axolotls for years. Oh, I love barrel eye fish. They're so silly. Why are their eyes so big? I love, especially deep sea fish. Deep sea fish are so cool. Like, one of my favorite deep sea fish is the oarfish. They swim vertically. Like, their bodies will be vertical and they'll just move sideways, and it's so funny. I love oarfish. There used to be like a myth surrounding them that that Count Quackula? Count Quackula? Oh, but there was a myth about oarfish before we knew more about them, that they would only come to the surface when like natural disasters and like really horrible things would happen. That's not true. They come to the surface when they start to pass, which is very sad. So like, if you ever see an oarfish in the wild, bro's not having a good time. I love fish. I should have become a marine biologist. But the thing is like, I like the things that are in the ocean, but I hate the ocean. The ocean is scary. And I'm not scared about the things that are in the ocean, even though I should be scared about some of the things that are in the ocean. I'm scared of the water. What do we think of sea slugs? I love sea slugs. I love sea slugs. They're so freaking cool. I You want to know like what game really got me into fish though? It was Animal Crossing. Because I was like, that fish looks cool. I'm going to read about that fish. And then rabbit hole. Just fish. I'm like that TikTok audio that's like, let's go gambling. Fish, 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 fish. Larry. Fish, fish. Sea slugs look too cool. That is true. I'm also a butterfly hater. Well, okay. I'm not a butterfly hater per se. Like, you know how I say fish fear me? I fear butterflies. I think they look cool when they're like, you know, dried out and framed and like are used in decor and stuff like that, and their wings are like all spread out. I think stuff like that is really cool. But if they are flying, Oh my God. It sends me into a panic attack. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the way that they fly, but it scares me so bad. And moths do the same thing. Like, I love moths. Moths are so cool. I do not want them anywhere around me, though. They fly weird. And it scares me. I'm scared of the stupidest things. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like an actual phobia for butterflies. Fear of butterflies. That's relatable. Like, they're cool from a distance of 10 feet minimum. Exactly. It's called... Hold on. Pronounce. Lepidopterophobia. That's what I have. The way they fly gives me panic attacks too. You're not alone. Thank God I found my people. Do we fuck with dragonflies? We fuck with dragonflies. Like, they fly weird, but they don't fly weird like butterflies and moths do. They fly weird, but not in a scary way, you know? I'm not into dragonflies until they land on my hand, and then I'm like, aw, I love dragonflies. I can't remember where it was that I went recently, but there were dragonflies outside of the car, and I was like, oh my God. I get so excited when I see dragonflies. But I don't see them very often either. I love this song. I love how I just look traumatized every time I go to take a drink. I've got Mountain Dew Baja Blast with me right now. I love Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It's my second favorite drink. Third favorite drink. Second favorite fun drink, because my favorite drink is water, obviously. But my first favorite fun drink is Dr. Pepper, with Baja Blast being my second favorite fun drink. Large no ice from Taco Bell. Ooh, yeah. You've never had Mountain Dew? If you're gonna drink Mountain Dew, just skip the regular Mountain Dew and go straight for a Baja Blast. Dr. Pepper, where I'm from, they call it Dr. Seven. Oh my gosh. I love the things that people will make where it's like, this is what it is, but I can't call it that because if I do that, then companies will get mad at me. Like, you know, like those koozies that people will get to like keep their cans warm. Like, you typically see like men with their cold cans of beers being like, and it's like, And it'll be like a stupid koozie that'll be like, women want me, fish fear me. I still don't have a girlfriend though. And like the koozie will say that on it. And like they'll keep their cold beer in it and it'll keep their beer. They'll keep their beer in in that koozie and it keeps their beer cold longer. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, but I bought a koozie that like doesn't have like any branding or anything like that on it, and it's really cool. It's a metal koozie. I'm getting on topic in a second, I promise. But my mind blanked. Oh, it's a metal koozie that is really cool because it actually keeps your drink colder longer than like a traditional koozie. Anyways, so I bought a koozie to put on my cans of Dr. Pepper so that I could still drink Dr. Pepper. This was back when I would like use a webcam to stream, and I bought the koozie to put on my cans of Dr. Pepper so that I could drink Dr. Pepper out of the can on stream without possibly running into copyright issues. You want an isekai where God ends up in a mundane situation with no powers? Watch The Devil is a Part-Timer. It's a comedy. It's a comedy, and also it's not God, it's the devil. It's really cool. He gets, you know, thrown into, I think it's Tokyo, and he has to work at the copyright-free version of McDonald's and try to figure out how to get his powers back. It's so funny. I still have not watched the second season yet. They did come out with a second season. It took years for it to come out. The Devil is a Part-Timer is so good. A croissant shark? I want a croissant shark. It's my turn to fish. This is how you get a legendary, guys. This is how you get a legendary fish. Dang it. I love mahi mahi. They're so cool. Fish exists. Me. I love you. What has work been keeping you at doing, Aqua? You have to work again tomorrow. God forbid you have to work Wednesday at a job that has you work Monday through Friday. I have to work again tomorrow. I'm working at both of my jobs tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. Spent the past 2 days troubleshooting your account with your back offices. Someone messed up paperwork and you almost lost access to. Oh. Uh-oh. That can be really bad. I mean, obviously. Can't do your job if you can't access your job. Like, so we just had like our big annual review for our store somewhat recently. It's been in like the last couple of months that we've had it. I'm trying to be kind of vague about everything. But like within the last couple of months, we've had Vivi, I hate you for adding this to the playlist. Oh. I forgot what I was saying. Yes, you can add songs to the playlist. I posted in the Discord server like once a month being like, hey guys, add stuff to the playlist. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, big annual review at work within the last couple of months. And leading up to it, like, because typically we only have like a couple people on each shift to run the whole store, which is really stressful. But leading up to all of that, with all of the prep for it, we were consistently having like 4 to 5 people in the store at a time. And at the time, we only had 4 of our like handheld like scanner guns. No, we didn't have 4. We only had 3 at the time because one was broken and one went missing. So we only had 3 at a time. And I was like, how am I meant to do my job if I can't scan the items to make sure that they're in the right spot? Because the whole point in this review is to make sure that everything is in the right spot, along with like a couple other things. But it's like, I can't do my job if I can't access my job. JJK songs are amazing. If you have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen, do it. Oh, but Aqua, I don't know if you were here earlier, but things might have to change with like submitting songs to the playlist because of the stuff that I was telling you about last night. I still haven't had a chance to like really look into it to see like how devastating it's going to be. But there's a possibility that things are going to change with just like how you guys submit music for the playlist. Also, to anybody who is not currently in the Discord server, if you decide to join, just know that I'm in the middle of like reworking a bunch of stuff, which is why things look kind of a little bit of a mess. I've been working on it for a week. Here, Aqua, I will send you the link. Invite collaborators. There you go. Rest break coming up in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm definitely going to take this rest break because I skipped my last one. And I can't skip this one. I need a stretch. I need to get some stretchies. Oh, I need to make sure that you guys have fishing on the BRB screen, though. My window. Is it a window capture? No. Is it a game capture? Yes. Okay, you guys will have fishing on the BRB screen now. I'm probably gonna get a snack. It's stretch. And you guys make sure that you have a snack and a drink and you stretch if you've been sitting at your computer for longer than an hour. Stretch those legs. Put sleeping model on BRB screen when. See, I would, but then you guys would see how often I say that I'm going to take a break, but in reality, I'm just scrambling to try to fix stuff on my end. It's like, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go grab a snack. And you guys are like, ooh, what snack are you going to get? And I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm just like here for like 3 minutes trying to fix something. And then I come back and you guys are like, what snack you get? And I'm like, I just didn't get a snack. Oopsies. Cat's out of the bag. You should see, like, there's all kinds of jokes about what streamers will do when they put the be right back screen up. It'll be like da, da, da. My mind has blanked. It'll be like, put the BRB screen on just to get a wedgie out or something like that. It's just funny. You have BRB screen to readjust your clothes before, like everything was wrong. I get it. I've done it too. I do it sometimes and I don't even use my webcam anymore. I'll be like, look, I'll be right back. Something is wrong. And if I don't fix it right now, I will have a meltdown. One thing about me, I will have a meltdown over everything. Mm-hmm. The autism interference BRB screen. Yeah. Very true. I'm so close to buying a dehumidifier for my room, dude. Like, it's gross in this god. Do it. That was one of the first things that we did when we moved to an island. You know what I'm talking about? Wink, wink. When we moved there, and we no longer live there, but when we moved there, the first things that we did was we were like, wow, I'm basically swimming when I step outside. And we bought 2 giant dehumidifiers, one for downstairs, one for upstairs. And we would have to empty them multiple times a day, especially in the summer. Oh, it was so humid in there that even with the dehumidifiers, like, it was still super humid in our house. And the water in the air would condense around the air vents. And they would mold. Can we buy one big dehumidifier for the earth? What is stopping us from putting a giant pipe into space and getting all the humidity out? I will have meltdowns over the most random things. It's getting out of hand. Same. I had somebody give me like a weird look at work yesterday and I was about ready to cry. The comparisons to Mr. Burns blocking out the sun properly, probably. Did you hear about the UK scientists that were like talking about like dimming the sun or something? UK scientists dim sunlight. Yeah, dimming the sun. UK scientists are indeed in. Oh, this is from the AI overview. Let's just go to the BBC. UK experiments to reflect sunlight one step closer. Controversial experiments. So this is from the BBC, by the way. Okay, just want to clarify that. Controversial experiments exploring the science around reflecting sunlight with an aim to bring about global cooling have been announced. The ARIA, a government-backed body, is funding nearly 60 million pounds that could allow real-world experiments, including in the UK. As part of the Exploring Climate Cooling program, projects in SRM will involve trying to thicken Arctic sea ice and make clouds more reflective. But critics have real concerns about the impact of SRM on weather patterns and our health, seeing it as a distraction to a drastic decarbonization. But yeah, basically they want to dim the sun. Okay. Studies have shown that SRM could cause strong warming high above the tropics, changing large-scale weather patterns, warming the polar regions, and altering rainfall patterns around the world. For example, it's been shown that brightening cloud off the coast of Namibia in Southwest Africa could induce drought over South America, affecting the Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the planet. While global average temperatures may be reduced, the weather or climate in certain regions of the world may get worse. Let's dim the sun. Did hear about the scientist. You've been following it for months now. You're the one who sent it to me. I actually saw it before you sent it to me, but the fact that you sent it to me, I was like, yay, somebody understands my love for weird ass science. You hate AI more than you hate the ads you just got. It's just so crazy. Let's dim the sun. Keep thinking about dim sum. Oh my gosh, I love food. Should we all get food? What if we just like all met up and got Korean barbecue together? You know, I'm not a huge fan of meatballs. I love bulgogi so much. I suck at making it though, so whenever I want it, I'm like, hey dad, tiny frozen meatballs that taste good for no reason. What brand are they? Because like I'm not a meatball fan at all. But like I'm always down to try something new, even if there's like a relatively high possibility that I'm going to dislike it. Like I know I said I like sushi. I don't like sashimi. I do not like sashimi. That is raw food. That is raw fish. And like I had a feeling I wasn't going to like it, but when I was living somewhere that isn't where I'm living now, I had an opportunity to try like really good sashimi, and I tried it because I'm not a chicken. I'm kind of a chicken, but I'm not that much of a chicken. And I tried it and I didn't like it. I confirmed my thought and I was like, okay. And I'll do the same thing with these mini tiny frozen meatballs. So, Vivi, I also understand how your thought process with that. However, even though it is considered raw, it's technically not raw fish that you're eating. Technically. Because the reason that we cook meat is to effectively kill the bacteria that is in the meat. Fish also have like dangerous bacteria, which is why like we will cook fish to eat it like when it comes to like just like having like a slab of salmon alongside some like vegetables and stuff like that. What they do for sashimi is they take the fish and they will soak it in an acid that kills the bacteria and effectively acid cooks it instead of like heat cooking it. So, which is like why and like knowing the understanding the stuff behind it. Jesse, no. But like knowing the science behind it, I was like, okay, I'm not scared to try sashimi now, so I'll try it. But I just still didn't like it because it's a texture thing for me. It just wasn't good. With slimy or squishy food. That's why I didn't like it. I like I like soft foods, but I did not like the texture of that one. Like texture is a really, really, really big thing for me when it comes to food. Has to be a texture that I won't want to crawl out of my skin with. Which happens a lot more often than you would think. A lot of things make me want to crawl out of my skin. Oh, I love mochi. I have mochi ice cream downstairs. Oh, very tasty. I love mochi ice cream. Oh no. Aqua, I'm so sorry. I don't like AI. Yeah, who are they? Name drop right now. Loom Room? Okay, I don't listen to them. And I won't listen to them. Had a hunch because there were a lot of releases really fast. Yeah, typically if somebody is like cranking out music, or not just music, but like anything, digital art, music, like anything like that. If somebody is just like cranking it out like crazy, AI is probably involved. Did y'all see the AI band with what? I did not see an AI band with 1.1 million listeners. I did see a VTuber pop group that's coming out. I can't remember what their name is though. I will always prefer to support humans over robots. Like, maybe I shouldn't joke about this, But let's just say I have systemic hatred for robots. I think that is the most friendly, TOS friendly way I can say it. I am not comfy in my chair. Humans are meant to make art. It's an exclusively human expression. I don't want that kind of connection with media made without human input. It's empty without people. It falls flat. Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have seen some AI quote unquote art before where I'm like, oh, that's pretty. But other than thinking pretty, like, it doesn't make me feel any emotion. Does that make sense? Hey there, Suji. How are you? Most, if not all of it, is just stolen either from one or many artists. Yeah. Or is it Soji? Feel free to let me know if I'm saying that wrong at all. A part of any type of art is expression. AI cannot feel emotions the way humans can. Therefore, AI art or AI music isn't actually art or music. It's soulless. Yes. Found the stolen artist style pretty. Yeah. That's how I also think about it. But it's also like really hard to find like the original people that it came from because I see them all the time and I'm like, man, I would really like, I'll see like, it'll be like an AI thing and I'll be like, that's pretty. It's clearly AI though. Um, but I'll be like, I want to commission the original artist and I can't find the original artist. I can just find other AI slop. And I'm like, bah. Like, how do I find the original people, the original artists that made like the original pretty stuff so that I can give them my money? Because that's one thing about me. I love me some artists with some pretty art. I will buy art without even thinking about it. That's why I kind of struggled this month to make sure that my bills got paid. My bills got paid. You guys don't have to worry about it. Like, please don't. I'm not saying that to be like, give me money. I did like, please don't do that. But I bought too much art. Love me some art. Am I able to show off some of the art that I bought? Um, Not currently. A lot of it I'm still waiting to get back. And the stuff that I have gotten back, I did post in my Discord server. Which, hold on. Window capture. But like I've got a whole channel in there that's just like dedicated to art that I've either commissioned or and with credits, art that I've commissioned, art that I've been gifted, because I just love art and I love looking at pretty art. I do not have any more Pokemon cards to show. I actually haven't bought any Pokemon cards in like a week and a half, which makes me sad. Oh, I do still need to look through like all of my common cards to see if I have a Roggenrola that I can show you. Yeah, it's literally on my list of things to do, but I'm only having like a couple hours. I have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of Pokemon cards, and it takes me hours to go through them when I'm looking for something specific. Um Hours. And like I've been so busy that I only have a couple hours at a time to like do anything, and I have a very 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 long to-do list right now. And I'm trying to get through everything, so I'm like I'm sorry, but Roggenrola is not at the top of the to-do list. I love Snom. Like, you know how I love bugs? I love Snom. Like, why does he look like that? He's so cute. Hmm. Roggenrola should be important. I'm sorry, but when it comes to like things for work versus finding a Roggenrola that I may or may not have, things for work is gonna come first. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. Wait, I just realized that I know the person that was in chat a little while ago, and I feel bad. I feel bad for not recognizing. Am I planning on Soji, how are you? How are you? How have you been? Oh my gosh. The Splatoon days. I do remember you. I'm surprised you remember me. I remember you because like when I was playing Splatoon all the time, you were one of the only people in my time zone. Because we used to live not that far from each other. Am I planning on playing Legends Z to A when it comes out? I don't know what that is. Past subbed and you found me? I can't believe that. I can't believe you used to be subbed. That's crazy. I also haven't been on this platform in years, and then I came back and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be an anime girl. It's a new Pokemon game, sort of a sequel to X and Y. Uh, so let me play X and Y and then I'll get back to you on that. Nice design. Thank you so much. It's she is a customizable model. So I actually have I think it's close to 10,000 VTuber siblings because she sold so many of this. I have a lot of VTuber siblings, but I'm planning on getting a custom outfit done for her that matches my character design, which I have down in my panels. You know what? I'm gonna be an anime girl. Yeah. I was like, forget reality, embrace anime. And thank you so much. You love X and Y. They were some of your favorites. Wasn't X and Y? Was X and Y Gen 7? No, because 7 was Sun and Moon. Generation 6. I've gotten like so into collecting figures. Of course. Oh, shrimp. I love shrimp. Of course I'd remember you though. Like I remember. Oh my gosh. I remember when I first saw you play in Splatoon and like I was watching your stuff and I was just like kind of watching and I didn't really like say anything in chat, but I was like, "Damn, he's really good at Splatoon." This was back before I joined a competitive team or anything like that. I was like, "Damn, he's really good. I want to play Splatoon like he does." And I like I looked up to you as a player. Oh man. I also quit. I haven't played Splatoon in years. But yeah, I did look up to you as a player. You and Rafa and there were a couple other people. I can see their face. I can't remember their names. "6 a.m. still in bed, so you're gonna continue lurking." You go for it. You go for it. Oh yeah, Splatoon has a competitive scene. I was in it. I won some small time tournaments with my little team. Also, Crazy Breadcrumbs, thank you so much for the follow. I was rambling about Splatoon and and I forgot to like get back to other things. Splatoon was so fun until certain things happened. And then I was like, this isn't fun anymore. I would also love to play Splatoon again, but I think that if I played Splatoon again, I would have to like only do it on Discord in like a private call with my closest friends in the most unserious way ever. Because if I played it on Twitch again, I would fall back down through that rabbit hole so fast. And I don't want to do that to myself again. You actually bought Splatoon 3 for your Switch, but you don't have people to play it with. I do have Splatoon 3. I also used to love it. I had a different name at the time. I do not go by that name anymore. It was like the only thing that I did was Splatoon. Can I be a closest friends? Yes. Definitely. If I play again, though, I'm gonna be so rusty. Like, so rusty. It's gonna be so bad. No, because the Splatfest were so fun. And it's crazy. So those of you who came over from John's team, or not team, because I'm about to start talking about Splatoon teams. Those of you who came over from John's stream, back in Splatoon 1, John would play Splatoon with the people that I was on a team with for Splatoon 2, which is just like a crazy coincidence that happened. Like, that's crazy. Like, we knew, like, I just found him randomly and I was like, hey, bro, I like your music. Will you make some music for me? And then, and he was like, yeah, I'll make some music. And like, we've been, talking, I've talking to him about more projects and stuff like that. And like, I consider him like a friend at this point almost. And like, to find out that both of us like know the same people from like years ago is crazy to me. Because like, I was telling him about it and I was like, yeah, I used to play competitively in Splatoon 2. I'm, retired though. I haven't even thought about that game in years. And he was like, I used to know some competitive people. The name of their group was blank. And I was like, no fucking way. You just said my past Splatoon team. I was like, you can't do that to me. I thought it was crazy though. Speaking of, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, speaking of, I'm getting kind of sleepy and my throat's starting to hurt. I've been sick all weekend, with a sore throat and like my throat's starting to hurt and everything. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to hop off. But we're going to raid. How crazy is that? We're going to raid? I haven't raided in ages. I don't even know if I remember how to raid. I am going to take care of myself. But this is our raid messages. We've got 3 different ones. And we are going to be raiding. We're going to be raiding John. He raided me earlier. I'm going to raid him back. Thank you so much for hopping in, Soji, though. Here, let me get the ending screen up real quick. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun today. Like, I always have a lot of fun. And you guys are great. And I'm going to be back on Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Oh yeah, and this is the theme song that John made for me. And that is who we are going to be raiding because he's going to be working on some music. So grab your raid messages and yeah. I will see you guys again on Thursday. I can't remember what we're doing, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, I think that's all I have. What do you mean invalid username? What do you mean? I haven't raided in ages. There we go. All right, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I don't. But yeah, my throat's just aching. I was like, I've been sick all week, but I'm gonna stream for 3 hours anyways. I'm so smart. All right, I'm just gonna do the raid now because I don't know what else to say.